We'd like to introduce you to Les. Les is a 91-year-old senior who recently had the experience of moving into assisted living. Although he was told it was what he needed, in the end, Les was in no way ready to leave the comfort of his home. When asked what his expectations of moving into a facility were and what his biggest disappointment was, he was very candid.
Well, I thought they'd be comfortable. I figured there'd be air conditioning. This place is air conditioned. I don't worry about the heat or how or what goes, you know. All I do is flip the switch higher or lower. And I figured a place for old people, I figured, you know, for sure they would have comfort.
Les had further thoughts on how facilities are being built.
This is where Alberta Health, I figure, is wrong. Alberta Health should inspect them places. If there's no air conditioning, there's no comfort, don't let them build them. And they should have a little bit of health care, I think. Besides these nurses walking around trying to give you your pills. When I had this problem and they sent me to this remote place away down there, there's nothing wrong with them. When I got there, they treated me. But they were ill-equipped for it. Why didn't they send me to the Rocky View Hospital?
Les was fortunate that his home was available to return to because it had not yet sold. Not every senior is in that position. While in the assisted living facility, Les had the opportunity to speak with a number of other residents who shared a common story.
And there's lots of old people in there that aren't happy, but their family figures they're being taken care of. They're out of their hair.
He shared with us one senior's situation.
That lamented to me. She had a beautiful house and her own car and everything, and there her children got her to come there. She came, and then right away she couldn't drive in Calgary. The traffic got her, so she gave up her car. And then she felt trapped there, but she says, I can't say anything because my family think that this is the place to be, you know. I'm looked after, and they feel comfortable that I'm here. She said, I don't feel comfortable. I'd like to be back in my own home. Now with the other program the other night about them chicken fingers, when there's no chicken in the chicken fingers, I often wonder.
Now that Les is back in the comfort of his own home, he has put some things in place in order for him to be safer and supported in his home. He has hired a home care company who comes in to help him around the home and take him shopping. He's installed a personal emergency response system so he can raise an alarm and get help if something happens. And he's ensured he has the right modifications in place in his washroom to assist in his mobility. His final words with us.
And I made up my mind that I'll never go back unless it's a nursing home.